EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Denver Broncos.
To kick off for Green Bay.
And off we go from Denver. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On play action, here's Nix. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. They'll run with a second-round pick from April's draft. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Nate Hobbs there to bring him down. The Broncos at 10-3 on the year, and they come in on a pretty good roll here, winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Throwing Nix. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17 into the red zone. 1st down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. And they'll go on the ground. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown, Broncos. Evan Ingram, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos are on the board first here this afternoon. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories, and you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
This defense for the Broncos, they played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
He's going to launch this deep for Watson.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 52 yards. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
Let's go now. Ready.
Throwing. Love. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And he probably should have given that one off, as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
They're back at the 8 now. 3rd and goal. Love fires that quickly outside.
Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Extra point from McManus is good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. He'll get this to about the 38. You look at this Packers defense.
Against the pass, they've had some issues. Ranked number 23 in the NFL right now.
Defending the pass has not been one of their strong suits throughout the season, but they have any hopes of making waves in January. They've got to improve in this area.
Nix to the air.
Finds his tight end Ingram. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him. And I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 3. Once more with Harvey.
Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
Here comes 3rd and the length of the football. Off the play fake. Nix. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Evan Ingram with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Broncos have taken the lead. What's good on the extra point? And that makes the score 14-7. 14.
Packers 7.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They're both game planned for this drive.
And this is caught. Touchdown. Matthew Golden. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Packers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. McManus's point after is good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Pretty entertaining start. 14-all the score on EA Sports. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. It's a pretty strong running there. So he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Rashawn Gary, the man to bring him down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Bombers.
To throw is Nix. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now it's Nix. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Operating from the gun, here's Nix. A short throw to Ingram. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Brings up 3rd down.
Bombers.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
4th down.
Now Lutz for the field goal try. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. The kick by Lutz is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Following the made field goal, Lutz to kick it away. And the mile-high air in full effect as that's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Ready?
Here's Love. That's going to be caught downfield by Reed. And they will finally catch him, but not before he gets it to the 11. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 48 yards.
48 yards. First down, Packers.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Firing quickly out wide as well. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Tucker Kraft, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Packers have taken the lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Harvey now on 1st and 10.
Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage.
From the 46, here's the 2nd down and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Packers' 46-yard line.
To throw, here's Nix. He'll swing this out to Harvey.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
That's a gain of 4.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Now they'll audible to something else. Here's Nix.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
They'll go for it. Here's Nix. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A big play there. 42 yards.
And the Broncos take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal.
Lutz with the extra point. And that gives them a 3-point lead.
Broncos 24, Packers 21. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And we are hitting the home stretch here toward halftime. And to this point, this has been an exciting offensive explosion for both sides.
I think everyone in the stadium is going to have to regroup a little bit, including the two of us. Yeah, I think we have to get a little oxygen, relax a little bit, and see what we can get going for the second half. The same as these teams, because right now everything's working really well. Can someone come up with something to slow them down?
Both defenses back on their heels. That one covers 29 yards, first down.
If you're a fan of offensive football, this game has suited you well. Both offenses continuing to move the ball with relative ease.
Yeah, and if you're a fan of defensive football, you're not having so much fun watching this one. And these coordinators, they're going to be scrambling to figure out a way to counter so far. It may just come down to which one of these defenses can make one stop that could change the course of this game.
He'll let this go for the end zone. Touchdown, Packers. Matthew Golden on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Packers have retaken the lead.
McManus's point after is good. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green
After the
Bay.
touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
35-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
Especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead. They'll rifle this one deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. A huge play there for Denver. And even 50 yards.
He's already got 1 touchdown this first half already. That very nearly was a second. Defensively, they're going to have to figure something out because he's been able to outrun the defenders early and often so far.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or 2. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Ready. My name is Paul 11. Captain.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
That's to the running back, R.J. Harvey.
Busting through the 10. And good power running, but he's still going to be about a yard short. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Hold on a second. Bombers.
Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And that will force a turnover on downs. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line.
And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Ready. 45. White. Black. 6. Method. Ready.
To throw now. Here's Love.
That's to Kraft, the tight end.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
White. Blue. Blue striker. Here, red, cycle. Ready.
Final play of the half. Love.
That's taken in by Kraft.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
That's another.
They've looked his way quite a bit, and in my estimation, as well they should.
That's now 5 catches in this first half alone.
And he picks up another first down. He's been an important part of their offense here early.
He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well. And most importantly, partner,
and they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Black, blue, 32.
Now Love. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown.
Christian Watson.
His 21st touchdown of the season.
And the Packers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter.
Extra point from McManus is good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
35-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Operating from the gun. Nix. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Packers pick it up. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
On the set. Come on, set. Red, 38. Set.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10.
Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. Now with 1st and 10 at the 11.
Watch out now. 6. Mega. Black open.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
6. Ready.
To pass. Here's Jordan Love. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
2nd and 10 now. Third quarter action in Denver.
Field flat. Here we go. Slide through. Check up.
Love looking to throw it. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
And it's 3rd down.
Girl green. Ready.
Love now. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down. So hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
The kick by McManus is good.
So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you. You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos are back within a score. Lutz good on the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Love. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Ready. Yellow. 22. Set.
Love from the gun on 3rd down. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
That's good for a Packers. First down.
Throwing. Love. He finds his man complete. It's Reed. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Jaden Reed, 38 yards. And the Packers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
McManus's point after is good. And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
35-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Nix from the shotgun.
And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down.
Devontae Wyatt. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Captain. Bombers.
Nix to the air.
And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for third down.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on third down, it's Nix.
And that's knocked away and incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead, it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth.
Captain.
An audible here to get a new look.
Bombers.
They're going. It's Nix.
This is caught inside the 15. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Evan Ingram with his third touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year.
And the Broncos are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third.
Lutz with the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. The passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 50-yard line.
Love, he's going to change the play here.
97. Black, drill, green, ready.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. That's caught downfield. It's Golden. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Welcome back now to Denver. It's Packer football here as they've got the lead as well to begin the fourth quarter. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Operating from the gun. Love. He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Down.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Josh Jacobs with his 14th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Packers are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the fourth quarter.
Broncos 38.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game. Still on his feet.
And all the way home for a Broncos score. A great play there. 65 yards. And the Broncos have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Lutz to try to add the PAT. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
Next the score, Packers 52, Broncos 45. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
Back at the 17-yard line.
Working out of the gun. Love. The connection with his running back, Josh Jacobs. And they'll get him down here at the 23. So the completion good for 6 yards. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
52 blue, black, smash, red, roster, 6. Edo blue.
Here's Love. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
Love to throw for it on 4th. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Jaden Reed with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game.
And the Packers stretch this fourth quarter lead even further, and they are closing in on win number 12 of the season.
45.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, I talked to a Hall of Famer one time about, hey, when you're on defense and these types of things are happening to you, what goes through your mind? And he told me at that point, it's not about schemes. It's not about what's called from the sideline. It's about players. Who's going to make a play, make a stand, and stop this offense from doing what they've been doing?
Throwing Nix.
Looking left side, and it's complete. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 19 yards that time for number 19. Clock management, definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Completes it to Evan Ingram. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
To throw, here's Nix. He targets Ingram for another grab.
And they'll get this down to the 10. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down.
Another Broncos first down. First down and goal to go.
Nix going to give to Harvey.
And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
To throw is Nix. Now he's going to step up and run.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Packers pick it up. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a 2-possession game. It is a 2-possession game at this stage in the fourth. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
They got the fumble recovery. Now here's Love to pass.
Now the pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down.
It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Out of the shotgun, it's Love.
And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. To throw now. Here's Love. And that is incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. Back to throw. Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. Oh, a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on fourth.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Striker, 3-3. Steal. Check.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Now and the ball comes out. Love lost it. It's picked up by the Broncos. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
Well, I'm guessing that on the sidelines there might be a few words said about that mistake there, but I don't think it's going to hurt them in the long run. They're still going to get out of here with a win.
Yeah, they got the two-score cushion, but you know what coaches say, Charles? Finish strong.
Finish the game out the way it's supposed to be played. In fact, coaches might be secretly happy. Gives them a chance to do a little extra coaching next week.
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
At the 39-yard line.
Captain. Olay.
Here's Nix.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Now it's Nix.
Throw left side complete. That's Harvey. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
With that last completion, CD's now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge this secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner, because I agree. This is a group more than capable of torching a secondary any week, as evidenced by their combined stat line here. And in the time we have remaining, wouldn't shock me at all to see them take another deep shot.
Captain.
Back to throw again.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
They certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
He's going to let this one go deep. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
And the Packers are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Matthew Golden, 89 yards. And the Packers have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter.
Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And that one is incomplete. It stops the clock now with 15 seconds remaining.
2nd and 10.
Oh, my son! Motion! Bombers. Chill.
Operating from the gun, here's Nix.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. He's going to let it fly. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted.
Picked off by Xavier McKinney.
And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into